Hello Taurus, and welcome to your August 2022 video. So this video is for Sun, Moon and Rising Taurus. When to Sun sign, this is what we're achieving, moving towards goals, right? It's the forefront of us, and our Moon is more our internal world, our emotions. Okay, so that's how we're feeling within ourselves. And our rising sign is our physical world and how others perceive us, the energy that we give off. Now, on the 4th of August, we have Mercury moving into your 5th house. Okay, this is where you want to focus a lot on your creative ideas, your creative pursuits. There's also time when you can be focusing on kids or children. 5th house has to do with that when it comes to you, if you have kids or wanting to have kids, or even connecting in itself to children, where you might find yourself around your kids. And it also connects to your own inner child. It's about finding joy, finding happiness. It's a great time for romance. Because it's Mercury, we're talking about what you say. You might be finding yourself saying words that are very much inspired by romance and how you feel in a fun, jovial way. It's not, when we're talking romance, it's, spicing things up, doing something different, connecting. Great energy for that. If you are self-employed, it's really good for creativity and creative projects and putting your energy into that. And it's mercurial, so we're talking about your thoughts, what you want to express, what you want to say. So this is where you will be focusing a lot with Mercury. Your romance, the fun aspect of life, connecting to your inner child, getting out, having some fun. Now, on the 11th, 12th, we have a full moon in your 10th house. And this has to do, when it comes to the 10th house, specifically about your career, your work goals. And the full moon means something needs to be released here, where you have to go within yourself and let go of what no longer serves you. There's also where things can come to light. It's where you can have an aha moment about those career goals, but not just career goals. It's about the goals that we set for ourselves, right? Some of us aren't working and some of us are working. So either way, if it's happening in your 10th house, we have to look at what are your goals? What are you working towards on a day-to-day basis? What's encouraging you to get out of bed in the morning and attend to that very thing and give it life, right? Where you are working towards is very important, and what you were doing, and certain things need to be released where you're like, I can't be doing this because it's standing in my way. Now we all, like I said, have different goals. Some of us is focus on our careers, some of us are focused on our family, some of us are focused on our health, some of us are focused on our hobbies. Those are all goals. Those are all things that you have to work towards. And when we are talking about the 10th house specifically, we are talking about what we work towards, what we are putting our energy every single day towards. And this is where the change comes in, where something needs to be released. Great if you are seeking another job or wanting to try for a different position or wanting to put yourself in an essence where you want to level up, right? Because that's what's going to come to you. I need to level up in some way, and I need to make some changes to my life in the way that I want to level up. And this is where we can even start changing our public image. And what I mean by that is how other people see us. It's great for leadership as well. You might be noticing, what am I doing that is making me step away from a leadership role? What do I need to release so that I can take on leadership roles? Because this is where others see us. So leadership roles, whether you're studying, because even studying is working towards a goal. So whether you're studying, it's like, you're like, I need to lead my group. I need to lead at work. I might have to, step out of my comfort zone and lead in some way in order to inspire others. And if you are self-employed, this is where you are seeking to lead, to level up. That's that public image of how other people see us. And when we, in our family life, this can also be seen where we all of a sudden step up, take charge, make things go in a way in which is easy for people. And this is where others might even seek us for, what do I do with this direction of my life? What do I do with the next step? Advice as well, because it's where others see you and your public image is more out there, in essence, that they want to connect to you in a way for help or assistance. And it's great for those kinds of aspects. It's important to be aware during a full moon about your public image, especially because when you find yourself maybe needing to level up, maybe the group that you're around or the people that you're around or the place where you're working makes you feel as if in leveling up, the way that they perceive you is not in alignment with the vision that you have for yourself. Okay, on the 11th, 12th, we have Venus in this 4th house, and this has to do with your home and family. It's Venus, it's beautiful, it's love, it's luxury, even money. So it's where you might spend money on items for the home. It's where you might spend time a lot with your loved ones, especially Venus brings in that loving aspect. It brings love and harmony to your family life, and that might be very good for you as well. So really focus on bringing in love, bringing in harmony, bringing in this energy to your family, to bring in this energy of harmony when you are connecting to those that you love the most. So your physical home, beautifying it, to your loved ones, connecting in a deeper way. And not only just your family, soul family, the people you invite into your home, the people that you keep in your heart. This is where you're going to be feeling more loving towards them and wanting that connection. So make sure you have a good group, because when we are in that aspect, we are seeking to connect. We are seeking to be in harmony with those closest to us. On the 20th of August, we have Mars moving into your 2nd house. And Mars will be going retrograde this year. So generally Mars stays in a specific house for about 6 weeks. It'll stay in a specific sign. Okay, Mars will be moving into Gemini. So for you, that's your 2nd house, and it'll stay for 7 months because it goes retrograde this year, and we'll talk about that in later videos. So from now, 20th of August until the 25th, 26th of March 2023, Mars will be in the 2nd house. Mars is the energy of action, passion, drive, and motivation. And this will be basically pushing you a lot when we are dealing with the 2nd house, your sense of self-worth, your values, your skills, your talents, and your money. How do you take action with your money? What do you do with your money, right? Where do you put your money? And it also tells you about your skills and your talents as well. Are you investing and taking action on your skills and talents? It's great for feeling motivated about your talents and taking action upon it and be like, okay, this is what I studied. This is what I got to do. This is what I want to take action on. This is where I want to dive into. That kind of energy. It pushes us in that way. And if you haven't studied and you have your own business, okay, this is my idea. This is what I want to take action on, because these ideas, these are my skills, my talents. The ideas that we have is what formulates into something physical. If I didn't have an idea to paint a beautiful painting, right, the painting wouldn't appear. So it's the ideas that we have when it comes to our skills and talents, and investing that time. And this is where self-work comes in, because if you don't believe in yourself, you are going to frustrate yourself. So utilize that energy, especially Mars in that 2nd house. Take action about what you want to do when it comes to your skills and talents, and this is where you will be rewarded. Okay, so go for it. On the 22nd, 23rd, the sun will move into your 5th house. Offers you opportunities. Like I said, the 5th house has to do with children, inner child, romance, and if you're self-employed, very good for that. Even if you are employed too, because if you have a creative project, you can pour yourself into this. You can get down to the details of it and really use your creativity, your hobbies. And it's a good time for fun. but it helps you get organized too. Organized fun, I would say, because it shows you, what can I do? And you're a beautiful sign in that Taurus, because you are extremely helpful. And it's, the help that you give, and, even helping on a creative project or helping someone will be very worthwhile for you, because this is how we form connections, and connections are everything. They're priceless. On the 25th, 26th, Mercury will move into your 6th house, and this is where you need to be thinking about your work life, your routine, and how to get more organized. How are you sleeping? How are you eating? And how are you taking care of yourself? Be gentle with yourself as well. If you're feeling unwell, especially mentally, because it's mercurial and we be overthinking, and that's not good for our mind. In the 6th house, you need to learn to balance that, your thoughts. We can't think. We all have thoughts, and thoughts can be very overwhelming, but balance it out. If something is driving you to the point that you're overthinking on it, do something else. Don't be stuck. And you are a fixed sign, so sometimes you can get stuck in the mud, in essence, where you're not moving forward, you're overthinking things so much that you're more in your head, and what is going to happen, and what if it doesn't work out, and what if, and if I did this, and what I could have done in the past to make the change. It's not, it's just going to drive you in this whole thing of being stuck in mud. So use this mercurial time to get into your mind and focus on some meditation or something to get your mind off things. Not everyone is great with meditation, but for you, I find creativity is great. Right? Creativity, good food, cooking a lovely meal. Get out of your mind and back into your heart. Focus on your physical, mental, and emotional well-being, and that will help your productivity and your work life. On the 27th, we have a new moon in the 5th house, and this is great once again for fun, adventure, creativity, hobbies, creative projects, and connecting to children. And a new moon offers new beginnings, so you can really do something new and exciting in your romantic life. You can meet someone, or if you're in an existing relationship, get into a deeper way of being within the relationship. This is a good time to enjoy life during that new moon and have, this revitalized feeling within yourself. Have some fun. All right, thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe. My website's linked down below if you'd like a reading, as well as a link for appreciation of these videos.